Hey guys, what's up? Hello, 2018 first live stream for 2018. I'm so happy to be back. I am Rachel, proud founder and creator of Seyopa, Seize Your Passion. Yes, I'm wearing it and I'm wearing it proud. And I'm here live from our Facebook group, Seize Your Passion, every Friday afternoon to share with you some inspiration, some insights, some lessons, some growth, all about what it means to seize your passion and hopefully to inspire you guys and empower you guys to go out there and do just that, i.e. do more of what you love, be more of who you love, realize all of your dreams and become your best you, because that is what Seize Your Passion is about. I'm really excited about these t-shirts coming to you soon. I will keep you posted on that. I'm just wearing a sample now. So what do I want to talk about today? Today, I want to talk about this notion that everything in life is temporary. And this pertains, as always, not only to life itself, but to the very idea behind seizing your passion and how to go out there and actually do that, how to go out there and become your best self, how to go out there and realize your dreams, how to go out there and be more of who you love and do more of what you love. So when we keep in mind this idea and this notion, and when we remind ourselves of this universal truth that everything is temporary, that is a huge, huge tool to help us go out there and do that better, right? Because this universal truth applies to success and to failures. It applies to the good times and to the bad times. It applies to everything that you encounter and entail in your life, and certainly everything that you encounter and you entail as you go out there and you try and realize all your dreams and become your best self, right? So let's take success first, right? Success is never permanent. It is always temporary, because everything in life is temporary. Okay, and why is this such an important reminder to keep in mind as we go out there and try and realize all of our dreams and become our best self? I'll use a metaphor and an analogy that I've heard from several sources actually, and I really, really love it. And that is that you never own success. And by the way, you can put in whatever word instead of success that you want. If success doesn't resonate with you, you can substitute success for the word happiness. You could substitute success for the word fulfillment. You could substitute success for any word, for any end goal that you want to achieve in realizing your dreams, right? I'm going to use success however you define success. So you never own success. And again, this ties into that important reminder and that important universal truth that everything in life is temporary. So you never own success, you lease it, and your rent is due every single day, right? And it's so important to remember that even during the good times, right? Even as you celebrate your successes and your wins. Because when you don't remember that, you think of success as this final, finite end destination with no room for further growth, with no room for further evolving. And you also get to a place where you think, okay, once I get there, that's it, I'm done. Work's over. I can rest back and not do anything. And that is not actually the definition of success, because again, nothing is permanent. Everything is temporary. And your rent is due every day. That metaphor means that you have to work on maintaining and nurturing that success or that happiness or that fulfillment or whatever it is you're striving for, and always take it to the next level, right? It's not about some finite end destination. There is no ceiling. It's ever improving, ever evolving, ever growth, right? That is such a huge part, integral part of what Seize Your Passion, realizing your dreams and becoming your best self is. So remembering that universal truth and that insight and that message of everything is temporary is important to remember during your successful times too, during your wins, during your ups, during your good times. Knowing that you can't just rest back on your laurels. You can't just think, oh, once I get there, I'm done. And by the way, it never works that way. People who have attained an end goal and think, okay, I've arrived, I'm done, I've achieved my success, they don't get that fulfillment, because it's the striving and the ever growing and the ever improving and always taking it to the next level. That is what realizing your dreams and seizing your passion and becoming your best self is about. So it's always temporary. It's never permanent. You never own it. It's never finite. There's never a ceiling on it. Your rent is due every day. You lease it. You're constantly maintaining it. You're constantly improving it. You're constantly growing it and yourself, and you're constantly nurturing it. And it's hugely important, the same universal truth of everything is temporary when you're going through the bad times, right? Obviously, for just the fact that knowing and reminding yourself that this won't last, whatever I'm going through right now, you know, the tough times, the challenges, and they are inevitably going to show up in life. And certainly they are going to show up when you are on your quest to manifest your personal legend, to realize your dreams, to build something, to create something, to achieve that end goal that you're striving towards, right? You are inevitably going to encounter obstacles and challenges and tough times and downs. But just like it's a universal truth that everything that goes up must come down, right? It's also true that everything that goes down must come up. And it may not be true for gravity in the same sense, but it certainly is true for our emotional states and, the notion of success. That's how it ties into everything in life is temporary. So knowing that, even if you're not feeling it in the moment, because when you're in the tough times, it sucks. And when you're going through the challenges, it sucks. And when you're in that down, it sucks. But reminding yourself and keeping that in your back of the head that this is not permanent, because nothing is, and everything is temporary. It does help you get through those tough times. And another level of that, a deeper level of that, that's really helpful and really inspiring and really empowering when you are going through those tough times, that ties into that same notion of everything is temporary, is knowing that in order to attain that next level of that growth, that next level of that success, because the success itself is also temporary, right? Because nothing is permanent and everything is temporary. You have to go through the tough times and the challenges and the obstacles, because that is how you grow. And so all those tough times and all those obstacles and challenges that you face, and you will face them inevitably, they not only are temporary, but they're actually a blessing, and they serve a purpose, and you will learn your lessons from them so that you can then, when those bad times go back up, and when you are going back up into the success period that is also temporary, you can continue to evolve and grow it to that next level, right? It's this constant, cyclical, ever-evolving, fluid process. And that pertains to life itself, and it certainly pertains to the journey of seizing your passion, realizing your dreams, and becoming your best self. So holding on to this idea and this universal truth and remembering it and reminding yourself of it, not only during the bad times to help you get through those bad times and to learn the lesson that you need to learn and to have the growth that you need to have in order to achieve that next level of success, but also during the good times, and remembering to nurture and maintain that success and pay your rent every single day, because you never own it, because it's never permanent. It's so important, and I hope it resonates with you the way it has resonated with me over the last couple of weeks. I've been thinking about this universal truth for life and for seizing your passion. Yeah, I think that's it. So have an amazing, amazing week, everyone. I'm so glad to be back. 2018, see, new beginnings, endings, beginnings, light and darkness. It ties into that too, right? The yin and yang of life, the balance, right? The good times, the bad times. Nothing is permanent. Everything is fluid. Everything is changing. It ties into that yin yang balance. If we didn't have the darkness, we wouldn't know what light even is. We wouldn't appreciate the light. We wouldn't appreciate and understand the good times. If we didn't have the bad times, we wouldn't have the growth in order to then strive and grow and be even better during the good times, right? So that it all ties into that notion. All these universal truths, they're all connected, everything is connected, and it's all this universal integral whole. And that is true for you too, as an individual. and it is true for life. So do more of what you love, be more of who you love, realize all your dreams, become your best self, and remember that everything is temporary, good and bad. I know it helps me to remember that. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.